All right, Vic. Now hear me out.
Go on.
I got the question this week.
No.
So, would you rather lose the ability to talk? No way to speak.
Speak. Yeah.
Lose the ability to speak or
Mine's
lose
talk,
the
please.
ability to read.
Ooh.
I guess talking and speak is the same thing.
I don't know. Like I couldn't read at all. Like
You
stop
like,
sign. I don't like. What
yeah,
the
you
hell
don't
does
know
that
what that is. Like,
say? Ooh. I want to say read just because someone could tell me what it says. I guess.
so you rather lose the ability to read?
Yeah. Because I mean, speaking, you have to find a new host.
I could have you could be a translator.
I don't know. What do you? That's what my mind automatically goes to reading, just because I feel like speaking is more essential and more important than reading. I know reading. I'm not saying reading is not important, but like,
Vic says reading is not essential whatsoever. But like an aspect of speaking, like if you can't read, well, I guess technically you still know words. You just don't know how to read those words.
right?
So you're basically illiterate. Um, I don't know. I feel like it kind of stops knowledge.
Oh yeah, for sure. I
Stops
mean,
a lot of knowledge. Like you got to have somebody actually teach you the stuff instead of you being able to read and learn.
well, I mean, you can still like YouTube videos and TikToks.
Yeah, you used to do that. You could definitely
it's
watch like DIYs and stuff.
yeah, I mean, it would. I mean, it's gonna handicap you for sure, but like, I'm just thinking like going to the store, and I don't know, like.
I know this is something I need, but I don't know what it is. Like I can't read it.
But I mean, you still know what the object is, right? Like,
Yeah, I don't know.
like if I see this,
if you see an egg, obviously you know it's an egg. Like, but if you see a whole bunch of pancake mix and you see flour, I guess you know by the box maybe, but you just don't know exactly what you're picking up.
well, usually they have pictures on it. Can I read the picture?
Oh, yeah, you can read the pictures. You look at the pictures. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you can get around pretty well without speaking either.
Sign language.
Yeah, sign language and stuff.
Or
Or
writing
voice to
down.
chat, like
Oh.
or text to voice, whatever.
Mhm.
So I text out what I'm trying to say. But man, reading is so essential. Like you
Yeah,
think
it'd be
about
hard
how
to.
much you read daily.
Yeah, it'd
like
be hard to get a job for sure.
think about. There's no point in you having a laptop. There'd be no point. You got to teach. You got to tell me how to do things. People have to literally watch. You got to watch videos. Subtitles mean nothing.
Sometimes mean nothing.
Yeah, I don't know. Like that's hard. As much I would love to be able to speak. I would probably give up my speech rather than give up my ability to read.
I don't know if I could give a speech, bro.
You could live without talking.
I mean, yeah, but
It'll definitely be hard, but like there are a lot more like how advanced technology is. Like okay, so my thing is eventually like even if you can't speak, say for whatever reason, you know, there's stuff out there that probably eventually will allow you to be able to speak to people, even though you can't speak yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But if you can't read, you just can't read. There's no learning how to read. It's like people sitting there telling you like, you know, this is what this spells this, and you still don't understand.
Okay, so wait, how like I stopped being able to read like right now?
Yes.
All my education's still there. Like,
well, no, I don't know. That's cheating. Like you already know a lot already. And how does that work if you lose your ability to read now? Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
all of a sudden, all the words that you see, yeah. So say if you did lose your ability to read now, all the words you see now, you just don't know what that means. Oof. Even though you have the ability, you know what it is, your knowledge is still there. You just can't read it.
ooh.
I'm just saying, reading is such an essential thing. Like you hate talking on the phone.
Oh
think
yeah,
about
text
think about all the people. You can't even text no more. Think about
or
that.
emails at work.
Emails.
Or
Everybody that call you because you can't read. Hey, I see you sent me an email, but I don't know what it says. Sorry.
Ooh.
Fired. Like think about how much you really read, bro.
I do read a lot, but not a
Like,
lot.
even though we don't, I hate.
Like,
to,
I'm not a
I hate
reader.
to read, but like, it would really suck to see something and not know what that says.
Right, and just like
You could be the most intelligent person in the world and you can't read. You lose out on opportunities just because.
but yeah, if you can't speak, I feel like you still have a good amount of opportunities just because.
Yeah, first of all, I feel like you almost have more opportunities because now you become a part of the quota that they need for a lot of companies. Hey, I was just saying, it happens. You get a benefit from it, so why not take it?
Think about how good this would look for the company.
In text message.
You really want to hire that guy that can't read?
Honestly, I'm just saying, if you went into an interview versus, a person who can't read versus a person who can read and can't speak, I think the person who can read and can't speak has a better opportunity than the person who can't read.
Yeah, probably. Like finding, I honestly don't know who would hire you if you can't read. Fill out this application.
You're probably the best IKEA builder ever with the random ass pictures. I don't know. Reading is just so essential, like just the everyday life, and it's just like, man, if I lost that, even this podcast, we could still do it.
I'm trying to read like directions off like when you're cooking dinner. I'm trying to read those directions.
Are all these stories that you're reading today, you're gonna be like, dang, now I gotta have somebody tell that to me, or you gotta have like something. I don't know. You can't even look at the like directions to tell you how to have this read it to me.
Wait, so am I able to type if I can't read?
No. What are you typing?
Well, I mean, I can still spell, right?
I don't know. I guess you can still spell, but that's weird. But you can be able to how to. Yeah.
As soon as I wrote the word, what the fuck does that say? I don't know.
It's like spell mom, MOM, but it's like when you look at it, it's like it's like Japanese. You don't know it.
Oh, but I could also do the like highlight it and have them read it to me.
Yeah, but how you gonna get to that?
Just highlight it. What do you mean? Like to the website?
Well, something? I'm saying you're gonna look at okay, so you got to get to Word, right?
Oh, okay. So say someone sends me a text message.
Yeah.
Say Siri. What's it say? I don't know.
I guess you could do that. Siri maybe, but like
it'll be. I know what you mean. It'll be
certain stuff is like, how do I get to this? Because I have to read to get to that.
Yeah.
So it's like even highlighter. If you're looking at a highlighter, you're like,
you don't know what you highlighted.
I think that's highlighter, and it's really just the fill button. Now you done filled in the whole page a different color.
I mean, if I had some intelligence, I guess it'd be okay. But if say it started from birth, and I had to choose a path, I think I would go unable to speak. But
okay.
If I had to choose now, I want to lean towards not being able to read, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't want to lock that answer in, but
I just think about how many times people are gonna hold you in contracts and all kinds of stuff. Oh, you ain't read? Can you tell me what this is? Job applications.
Ooh, I know. I mean, I'm tempted, but
you won't be able to. I guess that'd be weird. Like, imagine you're trying to resell something on eBay, and you spell it out, but it's like you can't proofread because you can't read. I hope that's right.
I guess I don't know. I'm debatable. I almost want to say can't read. I almost want to say can't speak.
At this moment in life, like it will be definitely hard to just all of a sudden just go completely like mute, and then you have to learn a whole new skill.
Okay,
it's not impossible, but it is a whole new skill. What were you going to say?
Can I sing? Like the goat from a Hoodwinked. You can't talk.
You can't talk, but you can sing. I don't know. I don't think that's how that works.
Just start singing everywhere. That'd be so annoying.
I don't know. Things to think about. I'm gonna definitely say I will go mute.
And I'm gonna plead the fifth. So
You gotta pick
I
one.
can't make
You
my
gotta
mind.
pick one.
If I had to pick one,
Don't worry, we got all day.
I don't know. I'd probably have to go not be able to speak just because, like you said.
But you won't be able to speak to Ava.
Why you have to say that now?
I got.
Oh, I want to be able to read to her. Oh wait,
You can
I
always
can't
tell.
read to her if I can't speak. Either way, I can't read to her.
you could. Well, yeah. But you could tell stories.
Yeah, I could tell
You
stories.
can still tell stories.
I remember one time in college.
I got so fucked up. That's gonna be.
No, I think now that you mentioned that, I think I have to be able to speak to her. Yeah, you're right.
You can't get around that.
Yeah, I'm choosing. I won't be able to read. Final answer.
Lock it in. I'm gonna go with wouldn't be able to speak. There's always other ways to get around being able to speak. So
yeah, I mean, I understand your point, but I guess let us know what you guys think.
yeah, that's what you think.
We'll put out a poll.
Would you rather be smart or dumb?
we haven't done a would you rather in a while, so I'll put out a poll this week.
Yeah, and it'd be easier, especially since there's only two.
Yeah,
Instead of, like, we have like 5, and he has to like add 2 together. I don't know how do you come up with like which 2 you want to put together?
I try to think of 2 that people probably won't pick.
He just throw those together. I was like, what made him pick these 2 together?
I don't know.
But yes, so are you ready to get into the podcast?
Let's do it.
All right, bet. Get into the podcast in 3, 2, 1. What up, everybody? This is your boy Chris.
This is Vic.
And welcome to Now Hear Me Out. This is episode number 53, and welcome to the podcast. If you are watching right now, make sure you click on that subscribe button and click on that bell notification, so every time we post on YouTube, you get a notification. And yeah, make sure you share, like, subscribe, and comment. So Vic, give me some weekly updates.
Weekly updates. Well, it's a big week because
It's a small week, actually. I'm just playing.
my boy Jack Harlow and Bad Bunny both released an album, so
Hey.
I've been listening to both of them.
He only understands one of them.
Hey, you ain't wrong, but
He's like, Bad Bunny out here.
Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny spitting. He don't know a word he's saying. He's like, yeah.
I'll be asking Leslie what the song's about, and then I looked up a couple songs too, just so I know what I'm jamming out
You want to
to.
be able to look it up, you can read.
No, but yeah, so I've been listening to both those albums. I'm impressed with both of them. I'm happy with them. Also, so this week, Thursday, we had a little date night. I don't think it went as planned as Leslie wanted it to, because we were trying to be a little crafty at home and make like a little piñata since it was like Cinco de Mayo.
Okay, yeah, it was thinking about.
So we're making like a little donkey piñata DIY, but
You're putting a lot of emphasis on piñata.
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 So we started that. We didn't finish it, unfortunately. Ava started crying. She got hungry. Then we got hungry. Then it was like 10 o'clock.
Dang.
Time
just flew, huh?
Time just flew, but I mean, we both enjoy going to sleep at 10. So
At the piñata. Y'all ain't going to sleep 10 tonight.
yeah, for real. Technical
Unfortunately.
issues.
Yeah, technical issues.
Again. And then Friday, I went to go see Doctor Strange. We went to the drive-in again.
I thought we were supposed to go watch that together.
No, you wasn't in Louisiana, bro.
You said we'll talk about it and probably do it a different day.
Hey, I didn't want no spoilers. I don't want no spoilers.
Who's gonna spoil it?
TikTok and Twitter.
Man, you don't have to watch.
I had to stay off of TikTok all Thursday and half of Friday.
God, you poor soul.
I know. But it was a good movie. I highly recommend it.
Oh, well, thank you, Rick. We'll watch it. I'll make sure me and Kayla watches it.
Saturday, went to grad sales for the first time in like 3 weeks. So that was fun.
Okay.
It was like a parking lot sale. I went with my mom, so like all the like every vendor was there, which was nice instead of having like drive around neighborhoods. Found some good stuff.
Okay.
One item that I bought there I already sold, and it was like I spent like $80 that whole day on like stuff to resell, and like one item sold for $100 already. So
Oh, nice.
made my money back. It was a Squishmallow.
And if you guys want to know what else Vic has sold, follow him on TikTok
at weirdvic_flips. And then we saw the garage sales, we went to a little venue to see where we were interested in hosting our wedding there.
Okay.
But I forgot to mention on Wednesday we went to a venue too.
Yes.
So yeah, Wednesday we went to a venue with Kristen, Kayla, David, Jennifer, and that's about it. And we love that venue, and we were pretty sure that that's the venue we were gonna stick with.
It's a really nice venue.
And then we had one more venue to look at, which was the Saturday, which I'm talking about, and it was I don't know.
It wasn't it.
It wasn't it. So we're definitely gonna stick with the venue we saw on Wednesday with Kristen and them. We haven't signed the contract yet, but hopefully by next podcast we'll have it. It'll be official.
Yeah, it's a really nice venue.
Yeah, and then after that we chilled, and then we went to one of our friends' birthday party, Maria. So shout out to Maria. Happy late birthday.
Happy belated birthday.
She had a little small cookout, and then we played some games afterwards. Nothing too big, but it was nice seeing them. We don't see them as often, so I always enjoy
games.
What? I stay playing games. And then Sunday, of course, was Mother's Day. So spent the morning with her side of the family. They had like a little breakfast get together, and then we went over to my mom's or my parents' place. I had some like tacos there, and then we played some more games. We played games there,
okay,
which was fun.
We ain't nothing wrong playing games.
It was a good day overall, except for one thing. My cat Lucy, she decided to get sick. So like we went to Leslie's mom's place first, then we came back to our apartment, and there was like, I guess like hairballs, or I don't even know what side. Like, honestly, it's hard to tell what side of the body it came out of.
Ooh.
So it was rough, and like Leslie was pretty mad because we just recently got new sheets, and she like threw up like all over them and the pillow, and she threw her pillow away, bro. I don't blame her. It was pretty disgusting, but I was like, oh, Mother's Day.
Hey, Lucy had her own gifts.
She's like, y'all don't show me enough love since that baby came along.
That baby came in.
No, but yeah. Besides that, Monday was chill day, which was nice to chill after such a busy weekend.
That's good. That's really good.
But what about you? How was your week?
My week was pretty eventful. So me and Kayla actually went to Wednesday we went with them to the venue, of course. And me and Kayla went to New Orleans, or let's just say Louisiana, for the weekend for her sister's graduation. Not graduation. Well, her sister's graduation party. So we left on Thursday. We left Thursday like right when I got off work. We drove from like I would say 5:30. We didn't make it there till like 1. So that was a long drive. And we were in the middle of the storm.
Ooh.
Like it was one of them bad storms, like the lightning striking like around you type thing.
Ooh.
You can see it, and it's just like I keep driving. It's just like you just hope that the lightning doesn't hit you. But we made it safely. We got to her grandma's house. We stayed at her grandma's. And yeah, it was pretty cool. We got to spend time with her grandma, and have some seafood. Of course, we had some crawfish, some shrimp, all that good stuff. And then on Saturday, we got there Friday morning, and we stayed Friday to Saturday with her grandma. And then from there, Saturday we left to New Orleans because the party was on Saturday in New Orleans. So we left a little bit early, like a couple hours early. So me and Kelly kind of get our own alone time. We went to City Park, took some pictures. We had some beignets. I don't know if you guys know.
That's some good ass pictures, by the way.
Yeah, she did a good job.
Kelly's
okay. She's out here looking cute. No, didn't hire anybody, just me. But yeah, we took some pictures, and we had some beignets. I don't know if you guys know what beignets are, but they're basically like little fried donuts, like square donuts. Have you ever had a beignet before?
I heard of beignets.
They're delicious. But yes, we like they're like little fried donuts, and they have powdered sugar all over. It's a lot of powdered sugar, and it's like amazing. I say amazing. Kayla had some hot chocolate for whatever reason. She was like, I just had to have hot chocolate. She loves her hot chocolate, even though it's hot as hell outside. I had like a frozen coffee, pretty good. But we did that, and then we went to her sister's party. Her sister just became a doctor.
Oh,
so congratulations to you. Her name is also Kayla.
Oh.
So yes, congratulations to you, Kayla. And that was a fun get together. After that, we went to the little Airbnb they had and stayed there, and we left Sunday morning. So Sunday morning, we went to go see her, one of her cousins, and then we saw her grandma, and then we went back to Texas. So we made it home around like 6ish. And yeah, once we got home, that was kind of it. So, and now here we are.
Here we are.
So that was my week. Pretty fun though.
Yeah, well, glad you had a good trip. Welcome back.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I guess before we get into the stories, I also want to mention this Nurse Week. Nurse Appreciation Week.
Nurse Week. Nurse Appreciation Week.
So
we appreciate all you nurses out there.
Yeah, Allie,
hey,
you
know what you do.
You know what you do. But yeah, so shout out to all you nurses.
Nurse.
Nede.
Oh, Nede is a nurse, yes. So shout out to you.
And then that's all I know. Well, some other allies.
Some type of nurse.
I think it's like technician or something.
Oh.
I don't know.
Yeah, you don't count. Sorry. But yes, thank all you nurses for everything that you do. I don't know where we would be without you guys.
Probably dead.
I don't know about that. Well, probably. Who knows? I don't know if they create the medicine. So
I guess you're right. But yeah, I guess we get into these stories.
You can say it was so. Oh no, you're lying about that. My bad.
Oh yeah.
Big Cat told me it was National Corn Dog Day, and I was like, oh really?
I just trying to see if you believe me.
Hey man, I'll be getting messages from Sonic when we have Corn Dog Day. So I don't know if it's technically national for them, but they just do it every now and then. It's like, here's 50 Cent Corn Dog Day.
I guess also shout out to all you mothers out there.
Oh,
we didn't really say too much about
Mother's Day. I'm sorry. Shout out to the mothers out there, and y'all are amazing as well.
Leslie,
we didn't get
special shout out to you.
Yes, special shout out to you. But we didn't get to celebrate Mother's Day with our mothers this weekend. We told them we'll celebrate with them this weekend coming up. So we owe them a dinner or something. We're gonna do something special for them.
I'll be there. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
No, but I guess let's get into the stories. So you want to talk about everyone's favorite rapper? Drake. So yeah, the woman who got a follow and a DM from Drake due to her husband's trolling clapped back on Instagram saying, "I did not ask for any of this."
I did not.
So as reported, Tony's husband, Tony's the girl the story's about, commented underneath the photo of Drake and his son Adonis, writing, "Your son probably played with ghostwriters."
Well, Tony is the boyfriend.
Is Tony the boyfriend?
Because her boyfriend is the one who went under the Instagram.
Yes, it says Tony's husband.
Okay. Did you say Tony's husband?
Yeah,
husband. You just said Tony. I was like, Tony didn't do that.
Well, yeah, so the girl's husband wrote that under the Instagram, "Your son probably played with ghostwriters," to which Drake responded with, "I just followed your girl because she probably miserable and needs some excitement in her life. And that's exactly what he did. Like, he wasn't even playing. He DM'd her the message, "I'm here for you, ma."
That's very misleading. First of all, like he just randomly said that.
I know, right? It's a weird thing to like randomly say, and then I don't know. I mean,
that's super petty though.
It is petty, but I just feel like Drake, he could have been more petty, in my opinion.
Almost definitely, he could have.
This was him being, holding back. I feel like he was holding back. He could have done more. He could have said something else or anything, but
he could have. But it was, that's just us. How sensitive he is when it comes to ghostwriters. But let me ask you this, Vic. Do you have a celebrity that you would risk it all for? like, do you think that Leslie has a celebrity that, like,
Oh yeah,
if
most
somebody,
definitely.
if somebody message her, you'd be like, you know what? I'm sorry, Vic, but this is a one-time thing.
Yeah, I feel like if Bad Bunny came through,
But when he slipped through the DMs, sorry, Vic.
it's over. It's okay. I understand.
Vic's like, I would too if it was Bad Bunny.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, it's like basically my celebrity crush, essentially, right?
Yeah, basically.
I mean, Zoe Deschanel.
That's the girl from. Is that the girl from New Girl?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's some other one. I can't. There's some other ones I can't
How many
think
you
of.
got?
What about you?
I don't know. I like Kayla already knows Carrie Hilson. But I don't know if it's enough to be like risk it all. I don't know if there's but I'll say probably Carrie Hilson.
Now I know what you mean. Like to risk it all. It's like I don't know.
I don't know. Like there's just like I know there's this whole thing about celebrities and like man, it's celebrity crush. But man, sometimes there's regular people that look good too. And you know, I'm just saying. But
yeah, I feel you though. I get you.
But like, yeah, I would say Carrie Hilson. Now, Kayla, I don't know. I like to make fun of her about Drake and let's say Drake is her little boyfriend. Or that
Drake?
guy. Or that guy from what was that one movie? I cannot remember that dude's name.
Or the movie.
I can't remember his name, and I can't remember his movie. He's been in a couple movies, but I just can't think of him at the moment. But she know who I'm talking about. It's like Lakeith, or something like that. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, I have no idea. I can't help you.
It's okay. But yes, it's kind of funny. I just had to ask.
Yeah, kind of going more on the story. Like, apparently this, like, she's getting a lot of hate just because of the DM that Drake sent her, which I don't really understand. Like, why they coming after her? Like, it's not like she like the story says she didn't ask for this. You know what I mean?
Did she?
She said that her and her husband they think it's kind of funny.
It is pretty funny. One thing is like, why is it that he chose his DM, like his message out of all of them?
I know, right? Like he
to
gets probably
reply to.
trolled like daily, bro.
Yeah,
celebrities
like,
get trolled daily.
Easily. He was like, "Oh, you think you're funny? Like, I'm gonna message your girl and tell her I'm here for her."
And like, did he just expect like, what did he expect this woman to do? Just get up and leave? But I mean, I guess probably I feel like some females would do it.
I'm pretty sure there's been plenty of girls that probably have.
I don't know. This is crazy. But I don't understand. Like we were talking about how they get trolled so much, and they don't respond to a majority of them. I bet you it's hard. Like, I don't know. I feel like if, like, say we got big and then like people start trolling us, I would want to respond.
You would want to?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
But you don't even respond to comments in our YouTube now when people comment. Why don't y'all start commenting on that?
I don't know. They started coming after us.
This guy, he's like, you say all the good stuff, I won't say nothing, but you say something bad, I'm on your ass.
I was like, oh, you thought we were going to reply, huh? Yeah. But if I was, I don't know, if I was celebrity level, I feel like I'd be petty.
I don't think I would have the time. Like,
that's probably true though. Like, think about it. Like, you probably wouldn't have the time. You probably wouldn't care about them.
I barely like being on social media as it is now. Like, I feel like I have to force myself to get on social media a lot of times and like even post. Kayla like got onto me and she was like, "Why do you have an Instagram? You're never gonna post nothing." And I'm like, "You have a point. Well, I like to be nosy, but like, but I've been trying to like force myself to post more stuff, and even just little things. I feel like I'm not very versed with Instagram as much as like a lot of people are.
Yeah, I'm not much of a poster either. So
there's that. I don't know. Back in the day, I was on Snapchat all the time.
You were, bro.
All the time. You would never catch me without my phone on Snapchat. But
I just woke up on my way to work. I'm just kidding. It wasn't.
They had a couple like on my way to work, but I'm not that. I was never that bad. Like woke up,
just brush my teeth.
Just brush my teeth. Look at my morning routine. Yeah. But yes, that's that.
That is that.
But moving on to our next story, Our next story has to do with one of our favorite comedians. And if you guys didn't hear about it, you're hearing about it now. Dave Chappelle was attacked on stage by an audience member in Los Angeles. On what was that? Was that Tuesday? It was Tuesday. So
yeah, that's because I remember like seeing it right after they like re-aired. I was like, man, that would be a good story to talk about.
Yeah.
Like, now we have to wait a whole week.
So stand-up comedian Dave Chappelle on Tuesday was attacked by an audience member during a live performance at the Hollywood Bowl in Los Angeles. A male suspect on Tuesday evening jumped on stage and onto Chappelle as he was about to exit. The suspect, Isaiah Lee, was charged with a felony assault with a deadly weapon. And then fellow comedian Chris Rock, who was attacked on stage by Will Smith at the Oscars, joined Chappelle shortly on the stage after, and he joked. He was like, "Was that Will Smith?" So yes, it's exactly what it sounds like, you guys. He supposedly had a replica gun that ejects a knife blade when discharged on his person, but I guess Dave Chappelle was up there making, doing his little stand up and his jokes and stuff, and this guy just came off stage and just like rushed him. He did it, and it was funny because like it's like I don't know if he like tripped or what happened, but like it's like he tried to tackle Dave Chappelle and it was unsuccessful, and like he kind of bounced off of him. Like Dave Chappelle kind of kept his composure, and then he kind of fell with him, and then the guy like took off running, and then he got beat down.
Looking like Jalen Smith over here. The guy trying to tackle him.
Oh,
because he can't tackle.
I think he said Jaden. I was like, what does his son have to do with anything? But yes, but going more into the story, the guy was charged with the assault with a deadly weapon. He also suffered superficial injuries while being detained. He was taken to the hospital for injuries and to be evaluated. He had a messed up. I think they broke his arm. On that picture that he has, it was pretty messed up.
Yeah,
he was pretty banged up.
Like, damn, what's security do to him?
Yeah, and he was like, during the whole thing, Chappelle was kind of like, get that nigga, blah blah blah, and then he put the mic down. You kind of see him kind of going to the crowd, and I think he kind of got some stomps in himself. Came back and was like, yeah, they're over there stomping him right now. He was like, I got to get some stomps in, and he's I never got to do something like that. He said, it's the coolest shit I ever did. But yeah, they took care of that guy, and it's crazy like to think about. Hopefully this was the right message to be put out there. Like, don't try these comedians.
Yeah, don't try it.
Because things, you will get messed up. You're not gonna get the same treatment that Will Smith did with Chris Rock. Like, that was just a lucky thing for him to get away with. Because if it was anybody else, they probably would have stole off on him.
Oh yeah.
And then that would have been a whole nother thing.
So do you think this happened because of what happened?
Oh yes, most definitely. I think people are starting to get bold now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, well, if Will Smith was able to do it, I can be able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that this man was able to jump on stage as fast as he did, and lunge himself at Dave Chappelle, that's just crazy.
Yeah,
with the weapon on top of that.
Yeah, I did see an interesting like side story about this. I mean, take it with a grain of salt, but they're talking about how this security there was for this like stand up. It was also the same security for Astroworld, and they had like other bad experiences. Like,
oh wow, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, I was like, interesting. I mean, like I said, this is a little something I read. I'm not sure what you want to take on that, but it was definitely interesting.
Yeah, definitely, and it was just crazy that he even got to that point. Which obviously you can't have. Well, usually you have security at the very bottom, covering those guys, those audience members. So the fact that nobody was even able to stop him before it happened is kind of scary in its own way.
Yeah,
because now, all these comedians are gonna have to feel like they gotta up their security and or keep like super distance and stuff like that.
Keep a Glock on
the right. The next person to jump on the stage and get shot. I'm gonna tell you that right now. And it's just crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean,
these people out here just trying to make a living, do what they do best, and make jokes and make light of situations and all that kind of stuff. And then you get offended and you jump on stage and you try to attack them. That's not cool. Not cool at all.
Like, if you get offended, just Don't listen to them.
Yeah,
I know.
that's my biggest thing. First of all, why go as far as this dude bought a ticket to the Hollywood Bowl? He knows that Dave Chappelle's going to be there. You don't like Dave Chappelle, don't show up. Like, why even buy a ticket? And he had to buy a good ticket because he was at the front. So I was just like, why even do that? Why do people go to these links to, man, I don't like this person. I'm going to buy a ticket for them, and then I'm going to heckle or whatever it may be. I'm going to jump on stage, act a fool, and, attack.
Right? For what? For nothing. Because
just to waste your money. Like,
yeah, at the end of the day, Dave Chappelle's the one that benefits from you buying the ticket.
Now he just got a whole new story.
And now you're in probably, I don't know if he pressed charges or whatnot or what legal consequences he's faced, but he got beaten up and whatnot, and
he got jumped. They jumped that man. They were not playing.
It was the lose for him.
When he said stomped out, he got stomped out.
So
shit crazy. I better stop playing with these celebrities, man. Some of these people don't be playing. Like, they really about that life.
They were about that life.
And he lucky that Dave Chappelle wasn't really able to just get a hold of him. Because I know Dave Chappelle been working out and stuff, so shit's crazy.
Speaking of crazy, that brings us to our next story, which
is ridiculous.
Yeah, so man lost his penis, had new one attached to his arm for 6 years, and now it has been reattached in the proper position.
Upright.
So yeah, a 47-year-old man from England had to live with his penis attached to his arm for 6 years due to a surgery complication. So yeah, according to the New York Post, in 2010, McDonald was left mortified when his penis just dropped off onto the floor due to an infection in that area. So they were trying to use a skin flap to reattach it, and then during surgery he was feeling some complications due to oxygen deficiency in his blood. So they had to attach the penis to his left arm temporarily. They say temporarily. But then it took 6 years. So yeah, and there is going to be a new documentary coming out called "The Man with the Penis on His Arm." I mean, in the story, it goes on to talk about how it was, how like having to adjust living with it. Like obviously, it's right there on his arm. People are gonna I guess I'm not sure. I don't think he's out here wearing like short sleeves showing it off, but like you can still kind of see something there. So yeah, I mean, it's an interesting story, and this man had to deal with it for like 6 years, and
yeah, that's crazy. I just can't imagine, I wonder how his dating life was.
Yeah, I know, this, and I know at the end of this article, it talks about how he would finally have his sex life back and stuff.
That's just crazy. Man, I can't imagine, especially at that age too.
Yeah,
47. Things are already kind of going downhill and in certain spots and areas, but I don't know. It's just, man, it's crazy that it just fell off.
Yeah.
Too. Just imagine waking up one day, Vic, and your penis is on the floor. What's that? It's like a NHMO, right?
I don't even know what I would do, bro.
Do you scream? Do you pick it up?
Yeah, you better pick it up before Lucy comes pick it up, so like a dog. Or
oh man, that'd be crazy. Like Lucy has it in her mouth. You're trying to look for it, and the cat's playing with it. Leave it alone. Well, didn't they say this is the artificial? It's grown. They basically made it.
Yeah, went for surgery to get an artificial penis. So
interesting.
And it functions.
He said it functions better than his real one.
So. Let me add you 3 inches real quick.
Right?
Do the inconvenience of waiting 6 years. It's the least I can do.
It's just crazy. 6 years though. 6
6 years. Well, why so long?
And why on his arm?
I feel like this would be a priority. Get this man back to surgery as fast as you can.
Probably couldn't afford it.
That is probably one thing. But
F that. I don't care. Put it on my bill.
Bro, take out as many credit cards you need. Start a GoFundMe, bro. Do something. Man,
I wonder how using the restroom was. He obviously had to sit down.
Well, yeah, I guess Yeah, I guess.
Hmm.
I wonder. So the
So many
penis that was
questions.
on his arm, well, I guess it had no function, right?
I assume not. Um, I don't know. Technically, blood will still circulate through it, but I don't know if there's
So is it
really
like?
anything to erect it if needed. Like
I hope for his sake. I hope not.
that would be random. It's just like it publicly. It's just
In
like,
public, you see like this girl walk by and.
mm? Hey, sorry, my arm does that sometimes.
But could you imagine to give this guy a hug and just like, oh, nice to meet you. What the fuck?
Oh,
Like, bro, you just touched my penis.
that is ridiculous.
I don't even know what to say.
He said the ladies love it.
Poor guy though. I really like his word. It's like, what is this? The forearm right here, right?
Yeah,
So it's like on his forearm. So I guess this man had to wear long sleeves for 6 years.
I just didn't understand why out of all places did they have to put in his forearm. Like,
Yeah,
is
that's
that just
another
like
question.
the best place for blood circulation that he's had at the moment, or I don't know, like
The doctor hated him or something.
like when you want to make your blood flow,
guess.
you can just
No, just give me a couple seconds.
he's going around just man. Think about it, this man can really go around dick slapping people. that's hilarious. Just go around just pink.
So like,
Would you fight him?
no.
Or you're fighting him and it ends up in your mouth big. That would be.
Isn't that
Are
like
you,
isn't that like
are
a
you gay? If that happens.
isn't that like a tactic if you don't want to get a fight, just get naked?
Yeah, I heard about that.
And they're just like, what the fuck? Go away.
Yeah, honestly,
Hey,
who's gonna fight a naked person?
right? I wonder if like, because it's right there on his arm. It's not really his fault. So like, say for some reason, whatever, it became exposed. Would that be like public indecency?
Technically, I guess it could be.
I feel like if he's purposely showing it off, yeah, in a way, but I feel like they also
Man,
should
but
cut
what?
him some.
But what parts do you like? What if he wants to go swimming?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
He takes his shirt off. He has to like wrap it up or something. Wrap it in underwear.
I guess I don't know, something.
That's weird. Like wrap it in some type of cloth.
Ooh, could you imagine like that's awfully close to your food when you're eating, and having to like bring.
You just flip.
I hope it's not like
You're eating
the arm, like his dominant arm.
It's just flapping around while you're just eating.
Like, say you're right-handed and it's like on your right hand you're eating, like every time it's just coming to you, bro. I wonder how his family. I wonder a lot of things, honestly. Like family probably didn't talk to him.
But they could have like I'll just say they could have attached it to like inner his thigh maybe. It had to be something with the flow, the flow of circulation or something, like the blood flow maybe was the best in his arm and they had to do it right there. That's the only thing I can think about.
Yeah, it doesn't really give any explanation in this article, but like I said, there is a documentary coming out called "The Man with the Penis on His Arm," so look out for that if you're interested.
Well, at least he's back to his normal sex life.
Or better sex life, you said, right?
Oh, he did say better.
That's just crazy.
And speaking about penises, this next story has to do with penises. So, in this story, a woman puts a condom on her leg to debunk the myth that some men are too big to wear one. So, yeah, that's exactly what it sounds like. So, it says there's one line. There's one line many women will have heard while dating, and until now, they might have taken it to face value and assumed it was true. This is that men can't wear condom during sex because they are too big for it, or it just doesn't fit them. But we're sorry to tell you that if your man has ever said this to you, they probably weren't being completely honest. A woman has gone viral on social media after debunking this myth by filming putting a condom over her foot and pulling up her leg where it reaches above her knee to her thigh. So Vic, have you ever used this line?
No.
We're getting into the bedroom. Sorry.
No, I have not. But I wonder how many females actually fall for that line, though.
I feel like a lot do. or at least a lot probably use it as an excuse not to use it.
I guess so. I mean,
And which, don't get me wrong. I think that what happens a lot of times is that men who are probably above average or larger, like they probably like purposely buy small condoms because there are different size condoms, and then like they try to put it on and be like, oh, it's too small. See, I told you. And then the girl's like, well, he has a point, and probably don't know too much about different size condoms, and instead of just being like, buy a bigger one, it's just okay, well, go at it, and next you know, bloop. Yeah, but I don't know. Hopefully that has helped a lot of people know that.
Yeah,
it was viewed 14 million times. So hopefully 14 million people found out that, hey.
I bet you a lot of those 14 million users were males that were upset.
Right?
Like exposing us.
Exposing the secrets.
No, but what's funny about this story, like the video, the TikTok, it looks like she's in the store, bro. Doesn't it?
She probably is.
She just like
she just opened a
random box of condoms.
See if it's.
And then she has like a friend with her, and the friend's just like sitting on the ground, like, oh, it does fit. I knew he was lying. So, but I guess part of me is wondering, like, I guess she just stole from that store. She wasted a perfectly good condom.
All I know is that her leg gonna be smelling like latex.
All right, or maybe she used one of those. Or I don't know. Who knows which one she used? But females don't fall for that excuse anymore. Now you know.
Okay, never mind. And it says, I didn't read this last part. It says, after the clip garnered so much attention, the TikToker told followers that they had conducted the experiment with the first unlubricated condom they saw, and not a specific brand. So it's not lubricated. But it's I'm pretty sure it still smells like latex.
Yeah, probably.
But if men are telling you that they can't fit a condom, they're lying.
They lying. They just
trying to raw dog.
Hey, I mean,
stop it, Vic. Stop it.
No further comment at this time.
Hey, I mean, this guy.
Anyways, we're moving on.
He's like, and then Abel was born.
So yeah, this next story, it brings us to some dumb criminals, or dumb criminal, I guess. Sorry, hold on. Shit. So yeah, a woman ran out of gas in the middle of traffic, which is bad enough.
Yeah, right.
But a vehicle was full of marijuana. So yeah, a vehicle that ran out of gas on Tennessee Bridge led officers to a massive fine and to the arrest of the driver. Officers responded to a call of a Suburban left on the bridge unoccupied and stuck in a lane of traffic after the driver ran out of gas on April 17th. When officers told the driver they needed to take a look at the SUV before towing it, she responded that they could not go inside it. As officers approached the vehicle, they smelled raw marijuana coming from the vehicle, and after searching the vehicle, officers found 229 pounds of marijuana in multiple boxes and a duffel bag alongside with a large sum of money. Obviously, the woman was charged with possession of a controlled substance and was being held in court in jail. So,
interesting. Now, she had all that money, but couldn't stop at the gas station.
That's what I'm saying. You have all this money.
She had gas, but didn't want to get gas.
That's like, you have to, like, that should be the most important thing. Like, you want to make sure you don't want to get caught. You should have gas.
What if she was on one of those, like, super long roads where there was no gas station?
Oh, she's in the middle of traffic. Maybe that's the reason, because she was in traffic.
Maybe she was on her way to get gas.
Hopefully. I hope so.
Why would you wait that long, though? Like, I don't get that. I know, never mind. I can't say that because I know a couple people who do that. Like, wait until, like, there's, like, when you have little dashes and shit. And you're like, damn, I probably should get some gas. And it's like, bro, you got a whole illegal substance in your car. At least keep gas in your car.
Right?
Like, if anything,
Like, that's one thing to run out of gas. And it's another thing to run out of gas with all these drugs in your car.
bro, she about to get murdered.
I know, right?
You done got somebody's drugs taken or possessed. Oh yeah, you're gonna. I don't know. We're gonna probably get another
She probably like,
story.
Just keep me in jail. It's okay. So
That's crazy.
the 229 pounds. It was not like, it wasn't like, oh, I have a bag of crack or something.
Why don't you go to crack and not just keep it at weed?
I guess you're right. I have a joint in the car or something. I don't know.
It's not like she had a bag of crystal meth.
No, but she had 229 pounds, bro. That's a whole person. Like weight wise.
Yeah, I was like, yes, it is.
I don't know.
That's a lot of weed, and it was in boxes. First of all, who is allowing you to travel with these men in boxes?
Right?
I don't get it. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. I mean, just a dumb criminal being a dumb criminal. Which
she was trying to be a smooth criminal.
Speaking of dumb criminals, it kind of brings us to our next story. So I want to, before I read this next story, I want to see. We're gonna compare the two, and we're gonna vote at the end who the dumber
criminal
Yeah.
out of the two.
So yeah. So listeners, listen. Let us know what you think. So yeah, this one reads: Man hands meth to officer during traffic stop instead of registration. So yeah, 2 men are facing charges after police said they found drugs on the men while conducting a traffic stop over the previous weekend. Authorities said officers made contact with the driver, Roy Porter, 57, and he handed over a packet believed to be the registration information for the vehicle. However, during the process, a small plastic bag fell out, which police said contained a crystal-like substance that was consistent with meth. And then they called the K9 unit. It came out positive, and he approximately had 4 grams of meth in his possession, and which kind of sucks for the passenger because it was a passenger with him, and that passenger had 2 plastic bags with about 220 grams of meth.
Damn.
He
had hella meth.
But I would like just imagine being that passenger, like, you know, okay, so traffic stop, just act cool, you know, don't do anything stupid.
You give us some fucking meth.
And this driver over here dropping the bag of meth. And
it's like, imagine passing it so it falls out. It's like, it's not mine. it's like
I done fucked up.
That's not mine.
So that's just like, have you ever been to like not to, you know,
I've never been.
Not, I'm not gonna say meth.
I've never been to a meth.
No, but have you ever had like open alcohol bottles or anything when the cop pulled you over? Or
probably no, maybe.
Yeah,
I'm
I think
sure. I've never been pulled over with open. I don't think I've ever been pulled over with an open bottle.
Yeah, I think I had like, I think there was one that was open. It was on the passenger side. I don't know what happened, but I think I like hit that shit real quick. But
I feel like you told me about that story too.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's just one of those things. Like even when you get pulled over, like you have nothing illegal or nothing. You're self conscious. You don't want to do anything like stupid or anything. And this guy,
which it usually kind of like oddly makes you do something stupid.
Yeah,
anyway.
It makes you look suspicious in the way.
Yeah, you look suspicious. You start doing dumb stuff, and you're just like, I don't know why I did that.
Like you can't speak straight. I know what you mean though, but like,
that's all, folks.
So I'm guessing this guy's like, the anxiety got to him or something, and he just freaked out and panicked, and that happened. But
more than likely.
So going off the last story between the girl who ran out of gas and
the meth head,
yeah,
I think I'm gonna give my money to the girl who ran out of gas
as the dumber one, because
yes, as the dumber one,
because she let herself
let herself run out of gas. Like, you know that you're carrying that much substance, and you know you let your car run out of gas. I would have called AAA before I called the cops. But I guess since she did stop on in traffic.
Yeah, I would say
then-
she probably had to at least call somebody like real quick, like, "Hey, bro, I ran out of gas. Come save me." But for me, yeah, I think I would have to lean the same way as you, just because, like you said, you need if you're gonna do something like that, you need to make sure you have gas, and
that's the least of the things you need to do is make sure you have gas.
right?
Unless her like her gauge doesn't work, and that's the reason why she ran out of gas because she didn't know. But even then, that's just plain stupid.
Yeah, and then I mean this other guy who handed over the meth, I mean, is not bright either, but
He probably was on meth when he did it, and
yeah,
it just fell out. It wasn't like he. The story kind of makes it seem like he gave him the meth when really he pulled out his wallet and it fell out.
Yeah,
So that's as much as that's stupid. Like it's definitely not as dumb as running out of gas.
yeah, and like you said, I do feel like the woman that ran out of gas was in a better state of mind as opposed to this guy who, like you said, was probably
on the
on
drugs that he
on
was
this
on.
meth
Now,
that he had.
Like you said, I feel bad for that passenger who really just like got caught with hella drugs
Right.
for his fuck up, and it's just like dang, like that's crazy.
Yeah, if I was that guy's friend, I'd be so pissed, bro.
You be in jail together, so they got plenty of time to
to work it out,
figure it out amongst each other.
But yeah, let us know what you guys think. Which one's dumber?
Yeah, who do y'all think is dumber? Me personally, I definitely think I would go with the gas.
Same. I mean, moral of both of these stories is
Don't do drugs.
stay away from drugs. So,
but that brings us to the end of our podcast. So, Vic, you have any closing remarks for us?
I do. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at nowhearmeout.kv. KV. Email us any stories or potential questions you would like us to ask at nowhearmeout.kv.
KV
at gmail.com. Follow, subscribe, comment, like, I don't know, YouTube at Chris and Vic, parentheses, NHMO.
NHMO.
Go ahead and leave us at 5-star on Apple.
5 stars.
And follow me on TikTok at WeirdVic_flips and follow the podcast on TikTok at Now Hear Me Out Podcast.
Yep, and most appreciated. And you guys can follow me on Instagram at BeastModeChris. The E's are 3s. That's BeastModeChris. The E's are 3s. And if you are still watching right now, make sure you click on that subscribe button one more time before we get out of here, and click on that bell notification, and so you can get some notifications every time we post every Thursday when this episode drops. You don't want to be the one miss it because we putting out some good content, and you don't want to miss it.
Speaking facts.
What did you say? Speaking Franks, he was some hot dogs, bro. Oh man, but yes, thank you guys for tuning in. We love you guys, and we will catch you guys next week. Peace.